is what you want.
But I have gone live.
Ah, yes. The well-known target user. Playing percent game. Yes, I remember that. Good title, that.
Why'd that happen? Okay. Though enabling things generally... Okay. Thought you had to @ the person with the SO? Nah. You can. The @ just helps you like locate the user in chat if you can't be fucked typing the whole thing out manually. Okay, so recap time. You're really good at recap.
Right, so we came to the planet of Kiamagamo, something like that. It's a factory-based world within the Von Valancius Protectorate, which we have recently found ourselves in charge of.
Mm-hmm.
Upon arriving here, we've discovered that things have gone to fucking shit. Like, god damn it, you had one job, but instead you've made too many jobs. Our good buddy Heinrich Van Kallos has come along with us to investigate rumors of heresy and general evil doings, and we have found a bunch of people who have been shoved together in big fleshy wads. We have mercifully ended them by shoving a shitload of electricity through them.
Yes.
We've also discovered the head of this uprising is the local tech priest Margos, whom has, from what we've seen, given himself a fair few considerable mechanical upgrades.
He's Spider-Man.
Yes. We have also killed many members of the cult, as well as facing down yet another space marine and some tough cultists.
Oh yeah, the old tough cultists. Can't forget about those.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So now we are seeing what exactly it is that people are up to.
I don't... There you go, it does work. Well done, Prudish. Hello, Prudish. Can you guys hear Pants okay, by the way? I hope you didn't. I hope you can, because that would have been so awkward, Pants, just telling this whole entire thing. No one could hear him.
It's okay, I can recap again in bullet point form.
Oh no. Why the alerts not go off? Oh no, I've just changed to this screen too. Oh, so sorry, Lay, hang on. That is so annoying. Go back here. You can hear him, he's just a bit quiet. Oh, fuck's sake. But Lay, thank you for 54 months. That's 5. That's... What is that? 4 years and 6 months? 4.5 years? Is that right? It's a fucking long time. Bloody hell. Emotes out for you is yours. Let me just mess around with Pants' audio. Turn him up a bit. Okay. Long ass fucking time ago in a land called Kickapoo.
They lived a humble family? Fucking religious through or something, I think.
But yeah, there was a black sheep and he knew just what to do.
Ah, fuck a dragon. Fuck a lightning, fuck a loo.
Slice these fucking cockles with my long and shiny blade. Yeah. So what's this? The massive cogitator grows out of the metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. Hollow roar sounds from the deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer into action has enough power to supply a small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, and no less palpable for that. It is though as the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Heinrich makes a warning gesture, voice rising slightly with tension, is threaded with disquiet. Stop, Pandora. That is a creation of the archenemy. Don't go near it. You've done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk. Oh. He's going to throw himself at it? As soon as Heinrich takes another step towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into toughened glass. As though sensing the stranger, wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down towards the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is clearly using his Psyker abilities to try and fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. What's pernicious?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way, so...
Oh, okay. The Omnisci's grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated, but born flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. He produces a data slate. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. We'll keep our distance. A minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator, his eyes scan the screens, his hands are darting from reel to lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point you hear his voice, almost a whisper barely audible above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices, more and more sacrifices every minute. Heinrich looks at you, his eyes darker now, appearing almost black in his white face. Hecatomb Determinanus, the womb of this cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary numerator controls this system is delivering molten waste under the manufacturing main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from 1,000 people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. I cannot imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we know why the fabricator sensor prized this monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the Omnisci's power. The machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future, Pandora. Heinrich, are you alright? He tries to muster a reassuring smile, but it comes off looking like little more than a grimace. I'll be fine. How does it predict the future? Do not attempt to gain the insight into the essence of the machines corrupted by the archenemy, at least not if you value your soul. I've encountered the heretics' mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your heart. Heinrich is silent for a few moments. The fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. You wander off to play Peak with friends, enjoy. Thanks for checking in.
Look, and I almost just autopilot a peek these nuts response to that.
I can't even see. Oh, it's Val. Okay. Marius' clouded gaze suddenly clears and he glares at the cogitator. No, the cult's filthy ravings are not worth that. Can extract it from its storage drives will be enough. We need to stop the cogitator for the sake of the people alive down there. We need to let the cogitator finish its task.
Did you hover over the blue text, by the way?
Your influence has made Heinrich's more merciful. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of a big thing for a member of the Inquisition. So a lot of Inquisitors they'll stroll down one of two paths. Either you're Puritan, in which case they will adhere to all the tenets of the religion and the order, with no faltering. And then there's ones who will, they'll dip and duck and, they'll use chaotic devices and such, and they won't be sort of as harsh on people and try to seek more rational ways around things.
Interesting. I'm sorry, Lay, that's no good. It's a bit of a shock to the family household going through any type of medical procedures, just taxing mentally, physically, and for everyone involved, really. You got me lurking for a little bit. No worries, Spiff. Enjoy the lurks. I reckon we need to stop it for the sake of the people still alive. He vacillates for another second, shakes his head as though clearing away mental fog. I almost succumbed to the archenemy's old trick. The lure of the unattainable, the primary of all the traps that Chaos sets for the unwary souls. His movements are exact and purposeful. Unlike his earlier operation of the Cogitator, one after another, the Cogitator screens begin to fade to black. The roar coming from inside the machines quietens to a barely perceptible howl, but you imagine you hear notes of dejection. He bends over the keys and flinches as if from an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally and you see his lips moving. The Cogitator lets out a roar that grows louder. What the fuck? What the
Screamer of Zinch. You remember the quick and dirty about the Chaos God?
I reckon this is the cunt that fucking killed Steve Irwin.
Yeah, sure.
Crikey! Check out that screamer!
I've seen that on DVD as well. Wait, what? Oh, who said that? Alrighty.
Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Just a suggestion. Reduce its health to 0.
Ah, genius. How did I not think of that?
Fuck, no, but it's a pretty complex strategy.
Nice, Clyde. Good work.
Fucking get it.
Get him, Clyde.
God, get it.
How the fuck did it dodge that?
What fuckery?
True.
But
Zint. What is zinc?
Zinch.
Zinch.
Zinch is one of the 4 Chaos Gods.
There's Chaos Gods?
Yeah, remember I was telling you the other night about how they were discussing things like Anathema, and then I told you about Korn, Nurgle, Slanesh, Zinch. Zinch is the god of, he is the changer of ways. He has plots and schemes upon schemes upon plots upon schemes.
Yeah, planned or unplanned lay, that's always a tough one to go through.
So following Zinch is always ridiculously fucking dangerous. I mean, they're all fucking dangerous, but Zinch is probably the most deceptive. I mean, not even probably, he just fucking is.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Manifestations. Oh, this is Argenta's chance to shine.
Oh, let's see now.
Pink Horror. The title of my DVD.
Yeah, the thing about the pink horror is it'll split into 2 blue horrors.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, you were just joking.
No, it fucking actually will.
Oof. That was some good shots.
One of those. One of these. And,
Oof.
one shot at him.
Ah, good old Abelard.
Fuck, get him. Fuck.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, batter, swing. Oh, you got fatigued.
Oh, we've all got an injury from earlier.
Oh, there's a fair bit of warp going on here.
I mean, yeah, we have just had a demon come out of a computer at us, so...
Let's see to it.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum.
Yes, but Zinch, the Changer of Ways, Master of Spells, Sorcery, and Information. Slanesh is excess. Lots of porn, but excess. Nurgle is the god of rot and disease. And then you've got Khorne. Fucking blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Oh my god, what the hell is going on?
Vengeance will be swift.
Sorcery.
Do a little bit of that. And we'll do a little bit of this. Jeez. I love that weapon so much.
Fucking speaking of Swift, there he is.
G'day, Swip, thank you for the what? I don't. Oh man, I need more time to fix the jankiness of this new setup. More No Man's Sky. You've been loving that swip. How's it going? Welcome on in. Go drop that man a follow, please. Thought someone was talking about it because your knob twitched.
Yeah, that was me because I put termites in your bed.
How are you, Clyde? Mecha, thank you for 82 months. Oh, this is going to piss me off. All my alerts are broken again. Enjoy the emotes and ad-free viewing. You're a fucking legend. Thank you, sir. How was the skies? The last 3 hours trying to get an S-Class freighter, and you got it. Yeah. Did you clip that? I hope you did. I can't really do shit.
Shoot the screamer.
Nah, I couldn't even do a single shot. Yeah. That's alright. Cabela can clean up.
Then one of them.
Oof. Save scumming is valid.
Jump over here.
There goes the screamer.
And then one of these.
Oof, there
And
goes
one
the
of these.
herald.
No, that was the pink horror. Herald is over in front
yeah.
of Pascal there.
One of the blue horrors.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, you're on
You
one
guys-
health.
You guys fucking not do that? Like, honestly. Fucking, or else I'm gonna have you forced to fucking just.
Good old
Yeah,
Heinrich's
fucking-
just dodging, not even looking behind him.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, again, I can. It's controlled shot.
Ah, true. Mecha, how was your holiday break with Diesel, by the way? It looked like hella fun. System of pirate dreadnoughts that had guaranteed spawn and just killed them repeatedly until an S-Class dropped. Where there's a will, there's a way. They wouldn't have invented saving in games if they didn't want you to use it, Swip. 1 HP in a dream? That's a Genta right now, prudish. Just... Pete Murray called and told her he's seen better days. Would she like a heal? Oh no, she
I
won't.
mean,
Probably not, because the
probably
warp
quite
is,
good.
the warp's pretty bad right now.
Oh. Wait a second. Oh yeah, smooth psychic power.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The undying one favors
Okay, Heinrich's down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a frontline fighter, you know, and he was standing in fire.
So relaxing, loving the sun. It looked like an absolute dream. A couple of burbs watching the footy. Oh, Hawks are playing Geelong tonight. Yeah? Who's up?
Yeah,
Big.
this one is.
I think the Swanee's got knocked out.
Okay.
It's your team though.
It's the early team I know of to make it my team.
They patched out the original cheese, which was literal case save scumming. This was just the case of jump system, kill dreadnought, jump out. Ah. It's a seek and destroy. Okay, here's my question to you.
Alright.
Do I come closer to Agenta? I shouldn't have paused after I said that.
You should not have, no.
And provide Medicaid. Or fire a big fucking rocket at the Herald and the other pink horror.
I'm gonna say... Sure. Wait, what rocket were you gonna... Oh, you're gonna do
The melter.
two... Oh, they both cost 2, motherfucker.
That's where it leaves me with 1 AP.
I would say probably heal Argenta.
Yeah.
Just because if you don't kill the Herald and his little buddy there, then they're just gonna knock Argenta down and give her another wound. Another injury.
What I can do though.
That's a fat fucking heal.
There's a cheeky fucking heal there. Oh.
Get parried.
Do I come? I mean, if everyone's consenting.
You could probably
This is a Twitch stream.
Yeah?
You're right. What difference does it make?
You could probably rail a shot into the back of that pink horror in front of Avalon there. Sniper.
Yeah. Or you just fucking call down Clyde
That too.
and hit both of them.
Nice.
And then Clyde can go over there and just do this.
In the fire.
Yep. And obstruct some vision. And then I can go back and... Oh fuck, I'm gonna hit Clyde. Is there no way I can avoid it? There is.
And could
There
there
we go. Just popping in to say hi, playing the Sky remake. Ooh, what are you thinking? How's it been? And also hi. Thanks for popping in, champ. Thanks for everyone dropping in. If you want to leave a lurk on the YouTube channel, you can tonight. We are live there too. Or if you prefer to watch there. Thank you, Prude. All the socials. Close to 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is cool.
Right, cool. Right, now I need to clear some fucking space. So, you... That paint, you fucking parried it. Little shit. Alright.
Fucking missed it.
No, she didn't miss, it got parried. Big difference. So instead, I'll just fucking... whack him with an axe.
Nice. Nice.
Just fucking pop a shot in his side.
Wabblard could do some destruction here. Why is there a blue skull on the ground?
That'll be a command area that the... I I think fucking the Herald is put down.
I know. You're gonna unsub when you get to 4.99 so you can start the 500. That'd be great. Mr. 500.
77 or 69%. I mean,
60% of the time works every time.
yeah.
Oh, far out.
All he did was kill his own body though, so you know.
Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I might just go for a cheeky swing.
I can do it. See, bad mother.
Off with
The
his
lad
head.
fucker at the lad kid at the pub once said, fucking hit him.
Yeah, you should have just spawned 2 more. And I can't use my axe anymore. Unless I use my dismantling attack or something, but probably don't want to do that. We'll do that and nice. Not nice. Alright. Clyde.
Let's see.
God, Clyde does so much damage, dude. It's crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. Oh, can I just not do that? Is that what it's saying?
What are you trying to do or not
Oh,
do?
no, I can do that.
Nice.
Job's done.
Very nice. So now we've just got the Herald left up the top.
I think I might leave Cabela to do the honors here. Because I could take my extra attack with my foe hammer, but it's just too far away. Just realized something about your team and it made you sad. You don't even have Cassie in the group. My team.
Yeah, the squad set up.
Yeah, we don't have her in the team. Because Heinrichs is with us. We had to take him on this mission.
So, I can't touch you from Rufadella unless I run through that fire.
Oh.
Still a bullet!
Aim for the heart next time.
You don't be a bitch. Nice. And you got health back from that too? Nice.
Brings me no pleasure.
Oof. Heinrich stares at the smouldering ashes of the demon, and then at the destroyed cogitator. The furrow on his brow slowly smooths out and his face looks almost contented. The creation of chaos is no more. I hope the fabricator sensor didn't have time to pass on the secrets of this creature to his associates. I hope that the survivors down in the lower levels can hold on until we liberate Kiava Gamma. Saw something happen to you. What happened when you touched the machine? Jerks his head and waves away the question, his movements sharp and unnatural. We'll talk later, but right now, I must thank you, Pandora. Without your help and cooperation, I doubt I would have reached the depths of Kiava Gamma and learned the truth behind my agents' dispatches and reports. I would have never ended up here, and I would have never succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. Dare I hope, esteemed interrogator, that your keen interest in this Von Valancius world would be satisfied. Oh, apart from the fact that the world is seized by currently Arch Enemy's corruption, populace is infected with heresy, and once sacred machines of manufacturum have been turned into weapons against humanity, quite satisfied, yes. My business on Kiava Gamma is concluded. It's that time I return the mission that brought back to you the industrial world. The only thing I ask of you is an audience when we return to the ship. Okay. Damn. No items.
No.
Are we able to, like, is it possible to visit the void ship during this type of mission, or we just got no choice but to proceed?
I honestly have no idea.
Pretty sure that's an open answer. You can happily answer that. Yeah, what are we able to go into the void ship to rest in between fights, or is it just not possible? And the follow-up question is there a risk to that? Be cool if that was, like, if you go back and rest, like, you know, did the guy get stronger or something, you know? It'd be sick. For most stages, you can go back. A lot of backtracking.
Oh, well, in which case?
Shall we head back? Because we've got a few injuries.
Yeah. There's also some loot we've apparently missed.
Oh, really?
Here's one.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Nice. It is worth it, and you can take out Hendrik, the useless bastard. Heinrich. I don't think we can take him out.
We have finished what he wanted here, so we can take him out.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another loot thing down here.
What lies beyond?
But, not sure how we get there. Ah, I know how. Press the button.
Pressing button. Welcome back, Spiff. What'd you get up to?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
In my veins. Amy Winehouse could have made a song about that.
Redemption Gauntlets. Each of the wearer's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength and agility by 10.
Ooh.
And there's no ladder set up.
There.
And of course it puts us behind the steam.
Oh. It does.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
We can make the athletics check down here. Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, we are going back to the void ship, so...
Oh, it wasn't too much backtracking. The shortcut and all that.
Yeah. Alrighty, you wanna go to the bridge and talk to Heinrichs and whatnot? And I'm gonna go refill my coffee real quick.
Here's the real question. How do I heal up? Cleaning some dishes, doing some washing. Oh, spiffy, that's what I was doing before stream. Two great minds. Heinrich Monte. Lord Captain, I may request your attention for a moment. I must report a series of highly dangerous violations have taken place in the fuel compartment. Master of Arms is ignoring my demands and thus forced to speak directly to you. Fuelers have found a sec of some kind. The practice is fire. I've already dealt with this. Alright, I've already gone through that little story, so that's weird that they prompted me again. Someone's got to do it.
Have my complete attention.
Oh, okay. I want to discuss the cult of the Final Dawn. What can you tell me
The
about it?
cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them.
It's kind of spooky that stuff like that really happens, like actual cults.
As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy,
Love this guy's
they wouldn't
voice
yet
actor.
managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse, but those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed, or receiving protection from above.
What do you mean protection from above?
Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places.
Traitors. Seem to be investigating this cog for some time.
We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head.
True. Who is the head of it? Hey Condi, why do you never see 12-inch penises? Because then it's a foot. Well done, Adsky. I hope you're proud of that one. Remind me, what is your mission regarding the cults?
I need to confirm the reports from my agents. According to them, one of the cult's leaders is in the Kiava Gamma segment, an industrial world within the dominion of the Von Valancius dynasty. I hope you won't impede my investigation.
So we were just there together. I did not impede that.
As you wish.
Were you satisfied with the results of the mission on Kiava Gamma?
Of course. The fabricator sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Oh, I wish the persuasion was higher than 45%. Alright, we're gonna roll for it. RNG. Give us some luck in the chat, everybody.
I touched the corruption
Fuck.
of the archenemy.
Failed.
Did you honestly think the experience could somehow be a pleasant one? Psychers, even sanctioned ones, even those who have performed all the rituals, passed all the initiations, we are all gateways to forces hostile to humanity. I survived a difficult battle on Kiava Gamma, one that was invisible to others and potentially fatal for myself.
Now can I be rid of you? What are you gonna do
My
next?
visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the fabricator sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
That'll be all for now.
Now that my mission is concluded, I can devote my time to other things, such as that long-promised conversation with the Lord Captain.
Let's go to my study.
After you, Lord Captain.
Couple of hours in leisurely conversation with Heinrichs. All the while, you cannot shake the feeling the interrogator's questions are in pursuit of some goal other than simply sustaining a genteel chit-chat. General topics at last exhausted, awkward pause hangs in the air. The interrogator glances at the desk piled with high papers. I suppose the news of your inheritance of the sacred warrant came with the complete surprise to you. Abelard mentioned searching for their heirs once and how some of them felt about their lives changing forever. Not all of them fully understood the duty that they were taking on. Torment a servant of the Holy Inquisition with impunity. You can relate, of course. Your life was once changed beyond recognition as well. True. That was some time ago. I was still a child. They adapt quickly to new circumstances and environments.
Come back.
Nod wordlessly. Welcome back. I can judge a person based on their surroundings, but not here. The air is thick with the memory of Theodora, the decor, the trophies, slight changes that related to daily rituals. So we try to persuade Heinrichs to say like what happened, and he's just like, "Oh, nothing happened. I was in an invisible fight that could have killed me, but blah blah. But I survived."
It's a fairly typical Psycho experience here.
What you're saying is this is a labored conversation, was a pretext for studying me? Isn't what I said. I'm not looking for heresy or deviations. I'm trying to have a conversation, learn about your life and what interests you. Let's talk about what interests you instead. There's one thing.
He's gonna pull his cock out.
Use some psychomagic. The Silver Mark flank opening. Why use it in the middle game? Oh, succeeded law. Are you talking about the regicide board? The game on the board isn't mine. A shame. I noticed the combination as soon as we came in. I've been eager to ask what's behind the white strategy. Lapsed into silence, intently studies the pieces. His jaw relaxes and a spark of life kindles in his eyes. Do you play Regicide? Oh yes. Heinrich smiles. Or rather, I used to play back when I had an opponent. I usually lost, but Regicide's one of the few domains where failure carries no consequences, except for the chance to get better. It was a very, very long time ago. If you'll permit me. Bites his nail in thought. Reaches out and cautiously moves a piece, and then another two, and then another two, and his attention's absorbed. I've got it. The Calaxian prong with the diversionary sacrifice drawing the opponent into the Zuzwang. Elegant, very elegant. Pleased to have unraveled the mystery, the smiling interrogator looks up to you and seeing your expression coughs and looks away. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Why are you apologizing? For the first time in this entire conversation, you did something you actually wanted to do. Interesting conversation. You're right. Haven't been able to break my usual role, asking targeted questions and sitting back and listening. My work leaves me no room for personal desires. I rarely even ask myself what I want. This game distracted me from me. Have you ever done that? Distract yourself from yourself? Easy to find common ground over a game of Regicide. If you're offering. I don't know how to play, but I'm confident you'll make a fine teacher. My pleasure, Pandora. Desks buzzes to life and Heinrich inclines his head. You're wanted. Running away, are you? Familiar has its own maintenance station. Yep, cool. Okay. Well, there's a conversation. How do I change the party members and how do we heal? That's my next questions.
We've already healed. It's automatically done when we go on the void ship. And
Nice.
the change of party members will happen when we go back to...
Easy. That makes things nice and simple. Kieva Gamma. Let's drop Heinrichs. Cassier in. What he said. Alrighty then. Cassier's had some level ups. What do I want to do here? Possibly. Let's do that. That seems pretty smart. Help stop against warp effects. Probably should have stripped Heinrichs of his gear.
Nah, because he's got a very different setup to Cassio.
Okay.
The Heinrich is a Biomancer Psycho archetype, or fighter Psycho archetype. Whereas Cassio is a fairly unique Navigator Psycho.
How's the Warhammer going? Things are good. Yeah, 40,000 of them.
Fun fact, the Warhammer that the entire series is named after does not actually exist within the 40k universe.
Really?
Yeah.
That is intriguing.
Well, because the name of the whole series Warhammer originates from fantasy, where the Emperor of Man of the Empire of Man has their emperor called Karl Franz, who wields the Warhammer called Galmaraz. And the White Dwarf, that is the magazine is named from, is one Grombrindle, who also exists within the fantasy setting.
Hmm. What's the quickest way back, pants?
Well, we've got to go back to the... Oh, ignore that thing. We need to get to... Very good question.
There's the elevator that we had. And then
Let's head back to the central turning platform, because that'll be like the most central point.
It's in the name.
And then, wait, no. Maybe? So if we come here...
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Then we need to turn the thing.
Oh yeah, this is where we fought the Marine.
Space Marine? Yep.
And here's old mate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go and pop one of those.
Not a good idea.
Upon noticing you, Cubus Delphim straightens. You hear the clanging and groaning of metal as if the pistons and bearings in the fabricator sensor's augmented body have fused. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech. You, the probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line was negligible. Primordial truth guards me in my work. And why is it that this variable is yet to be eliminated? He's confused.
No, he's just fucking arrogant enough himself, like a lot of tech priests.
I shall venture a guess it's because I am the illustrious rogue trader von Valancius, conqueror of the Coronus Expanse, and you are a talking piece of refuse. Because the schemes of Aruminous powers are powerless against the servants of the God Emperor who are guided by his light. Already cut you down. That brute was a preacher who brainwashed you and your underlings, and now it's your turn. Your minions are dead, both you and your hosts will likewise fail to stop me. Here's that your masters have turned your back on you, and now you're on your own. An impossibility, I am not a variable that can be extracted from the process without acutely affecting the probability of the successful realization. He freezes. Possibly a stress test. Unexpected. If you come to Melbourne for a Turnstile gig, do you want to come? Nothing's been announced, but it could be at the end of the year. Turnstile's no bad band. Get a little chat going, me, you, and Swift. Adski, see if it can work. As long as the tickets ain't ridiculous prices. There's a few gigs where I'm just like, damn, I like that band, but that price for them just doesn't make sense, you know? No in.
Not that much.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, pretty sure you can come. Sure. Catch a flight. Why would I say you can save yourself? This guy is so long gone. There's no saving him. So the strange construct on the line of the manufacturer and what mad machines are you creating here? Why don't I just kill you along with your minions and be done with it? Steel creations destined to serve the designs of truth. Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics? And those are more mere shells. True perfection fills them when they are instilled with the spark of life and granted purpose to bring their wrath upon their heads of apostates. Once this army is assembled, but why waste words? You'll see for yourself the modicum, that splendor that is in store for the Coronus Expanse. He straightens his back and shoulders. You hear mounting hum as powerful turbines followed by heavy footsteps and grinding metal against metal. That's terrifying. Go over to America and see British. Fabricator Simpson lets out a barbaric trill. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of true gods in the darkness of the coronous expanse. My shepherd has sent me his iron angels. Presence that may instill faith and awe in the hearts of the flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth united with the might of the new Kiavagamna and perish. Shall purge Kiavagamna of your corruption. Jesus Christ, there's so many enemies. It's an impressive axe he's got. He's got a melter as well. And a plasma cannon. Oof. Demonic regeneration. Regenerates the wounds of allied demonic creatures. Forgified. Engine jaws. An ectoplasma cannon. Oh my god. And look at the range on that thing. Oh god. Okay. This is going to be a tough fight for sure. Shit. Okay, I'll move Pascal there, Cassia. Oh, that is not a cover, that is an explosive barrel. Oh, shit. Two-and-a-half-hour drive in 5 days. Oof. Oh my god. There goes the cover. Dude, this fight's scary as. Way to get one of those giant robots to fight for you. What? No way. Cabela's so cooked, dude. What the fuck? Oof. Oh, God.
You might want to get yourself to get some cover there.
Don't have many options.
War is my muse. Let's see. A genius at work.
Here's one of them.
Oh, let's see. A wicked thought.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what can I do here?
Does the sniper still get a shot?
No, just do that.
Nice.
I don't think the sniper... Oh, the sniper would, actually. You're right. Damn. Alright, Pascal. Did that miss?
Who'd you do it on?
Fortified. Did some damage. Jesus, okay, I regret that. Did it kill its own friend? Yep. Oh my god. Okay, if I move here...
I have read tomes of military tactics.
There we go, nice.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh god. It's Pikachu! Nice. Good catch. How on earth do you even control one of these? I've got no idea. Probably have to have the right ability or something.
Probably certain speech checks. Might also be that heretical option that was there.
I do watch Deep Pocket Monster. I actually have a video that's tabbed at the moment with him doing his base set 2 challenge run in 48 hours, Adski. Ah, it's a speech check.
Duty go hand in hand.
The heretical speech check.
Same here, they're just a good time, Adski. Wow. There goes our navigator. Geelong's off to the grand final. No way. They were paying $7. They were paying $7. That's crazy. Oh, that's some great shots. That's your team. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, who do I send it off next?
Well, there's that guy hiding behind the barrel with the other fortified.
Yeah, but he's not too much of a threat at the moment.
Probably the
I'm thinking
fortified or...
the Forge Fiend or the go after the Margus himself.
Oh, it's Forge Fiend. I thought it was like Fortified. Fucking hell. It was like I thought Cronus was Cronus.
Oh, well.
Ding, ding.
Just pinging it off bit by bit.
They're working. Probably won't make it to Turnstile, do shows in January, but announce headline shows another time down there. Yeah, just give me enough notice, man. I'm more than willing to go to shows.
See, like I said, not much of a threat.
Let's see. Oh, a genius.
Okay. Now watch this drive.
A wicked thought. Let's see.
Get him, Clyde. Get him, Clyde. Why is Clyde doing so much damage, dude? My bird is crazy. I can't do an extra shot, but I can.
A genius at work.
What happened there?
Yes. What it is adaptive armor going off, maybe?
Heal myself up there a bit. Dodge, Pascal. Damn it.
Nope.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Training it down to Melbourne a couple of times next year. Nice. Maybe you should just move here if you're going to be here that many times. Everyone come on down to Melbs. Plenty of room. There's not a lot of room. Oh my god!
It's not even your turn, motherfucker. Stop swinging.
Jesus. Got a gent to do your thing. Very nice. All the rooms. An hour away from Rosebud. Old Rosebud, huh? Don't mind that neck of the woods. German is pretty cool, which is not far from Rosie. Go on, Cabela. Sorry for the ads. How many stacks of bloods that? 16. You could have done that move.
Either at the start of the round because he had another stack on him.
Ah.
So yeah, so he is now he's now immobilized. Immobilized.
Down he goes. Go on, Clyde, get him. Oh shit.
Does that one.
Yeah,
He
get
does
him,
that
Clyde.
Powerless to act. Let's see.
Alright, Pascal. I could medkit himself or get out the old rocket for some damage.
Probably say
Medkit.
heal yourself and then take the single shot at one of them.
Yo, Abyss, how you doing? Welcome on into the YouTube chat. Good to have you here. How's things? single shot. No, I can only attack this guy. How did I miss?
Good questions.
You were playing some Silk Song tonight. Very nice. How's Cabela dodging the plasma fucking cannons? It's crazy.
She's just that fucking good, eh?
Oh man, you're in a lot of trouble.
Nah, mate. He's locked in here with me. Yeah, mate. He's locked in here with me.
And the Genta and Cabela are just like, nah. You already beat your meat today, so you can't beat that. Jesus. How's Silk Song treating you, Abyss? Oh, good shots. Nice.
4 stacks of bleeding. He did not pass his fucking thing.
It's fun and frustrating. Give it the old 2 Fs. Fun and frustrating game. Ding, 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 ding. Get him, Clyde. Nice, Clyde. Nice, Clyde.
Fucking just dodging and parrying each other there.
Is this turn-based? It certainly is.
Schemes and schemes and schemes.
Okay, we're whittling him down.
Yep. Bit by fucking bit.
Let's see.
An offering of blood.
Nice dodging. Ooh. Go on, Magenta. Get those shots in. Yes.
Yeah.
How many stacks of bleed? 12. Ooh. 16 stacks. Oh, just, yes. Nice work.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta take care of the other two. Well, that guy is not doing a hell of a lot.
I'm gonna say fucking watch as that guy fucking suddenly turns into like Rambo.
Get him, Claude. Thanks for taking out your buddy there. Get him, Claude. Alright. It's a bit out of my range there.
If only you had a weapon that specialized in long-range encounters.
47. Damn. Oh, Pascal. Soundtracks are so good to this game. The boss fight soundtrack's awesome. Even the normal fights are great. What I like about this game the most is there's consequences, and like the game is not afraid to like let you know, yeah, you're gonna die. Like your characters are gonna get in a lot of trouble. Makes me excited for that next Owlcat game. That was some massive damage. That next Warhammer Owlcat game should be pretty good if it's anything like this.
So good.
Yeah, consequences. Like there's massive use to like sustain massive injuries if like your player gets knocked down and unusable for this fight. You can't res them back up. Bring in the wrong character or someone with too many injuries, it can have effects, or if you use too much warp space magic, it can mess up the whole entire party.
You just gonna land a shot on him.
Get him, Clyde.
I'm a fucking do it.
Dude.
Phew.
Let me see what we got here. Combi tool, 20 plus to tech use.
Probably give that to Pascal.
Yeah. And then Alpha's arc rifle, 28 to 32 damage.
Thunderhammer.
And then
Calvin Gamma Platinum Design Axe.
Can't use that.
I could probably give that to Pascal.
You can't.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
rating it to you, not to him.
I've got some levels too.
And the Mars Pattern Chain Axe.
Found 2 shinies back to back and you're not even shiny hunting? No. That's crazy.
Unyielding Guard. Until the next turn, the Vanguard attempts to attack each enemy that attacks the Vanguard or their allies in a 3-cell radius around the Vanguard. To make this counterattack, if the Vanguard has enough MP, they can move towards the attacker. If the Vanguard moves, the area of this attack, of this effect, moves accordingly. Cool. They said Vanguard in that fucking description a lot.
Common traits. Let's see here.
Bella's a bit more bullshit.
Mr. Pascal, let's see this new axe. Oh yes, that is a very good axe. Although it drops bleed damage a little bit, but it does give more raw damage. Where did it go? There it is. But it also, this axe also, yeah, the one I've got uses brutal strike for attacks of opportunity. Axes have special attack that inflicts bleeding. Okay, so I lose a passive thing where it uses brutal strike for attack of opportunity, but brutal strike could hurt other people around me too, couldn't it?
I believe so.
So we'll use that one instead. Give to him raw. Electabuzz and Excadrill, very nice. Just catching for your Pokedex is kind of crazy. I hope did you have it on recording? Gotta go, you gotta do some stuff, Abyss. Thanks for hanging out in the YouTube chat and chatting away, mate. Appreciate you. You take care. So close to 500 subs over there now, which is awesome. Yeah. That arc rifle's crazy.
The alphas are?
Stronger than my sniper rifle. But
Yeah, but what's the range there?
yeah, the range is the big kick setback.
Plus, all of your passive abilities buff up the damage on your rifle, I believe, so.
Yeah, overall much better again.
Just gotta chuck some of these excess weapons into cargo.
And what was that tech use? The tech use one. Plus 20 to tech use. Who has the highest tech use?
Pascal. It's not even a question at this point.
Yeah, you got 108.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And what she got? She's got persuasion or awareness. Yeah, awareness is pretty good. Here's some med kits. More granadas. What have I got there? Yeah, target designate is pretty good. I think we're good there. All right. That was a crazy fight though. Whew. I'm glad we got through. I was gonna say unscathed, but definitely got banged up a bit. Uh-oh. Who the fuck is that guy?
Fucking nerd.
What the? So how do you make me kneel? Sharp pain pierces your head, light dims your eyes. You smell smoke and burning, you feel a wave of nausea, your legs buckle, knees hit the metal floor. The manufacturum surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind. Struggling against the elements, you barely raise your head to look, your eyes sting and burn. You see a colossal silhouette rising above you, the roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty finger. Okay, awareness. 65% chance. Oof, let's try it. Failed. Look at this guy. This guy is crazy looking.
That's a Space Marine.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Got horns growing out of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Urulon the Cruel. Writhing in pain, you raise your head and peer into the rolling darkness. You make out the figure's features. It's a huge man clad in dark power armor. Demonic silhouettes snarl at you. The wind picks up and you close your eyes, unable to stare at the face of this raging tempest. The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of primordial truth. I'm Urulon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out to me to cast my gaze towards this sacrilege. What do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes a storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make a whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. I'm the sovereign of Kiavagama. This is my world, not a dominion of chaos. Clinging onto the illusions will do you no good. The rituals have been performed. Mortals are already singing litanies of the primordial truth and decorating the sacrificial altars of their flesh. Kiavagavna, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of truth, fate that awaits all worlds that stand in our way. Where are you? Where are we? Where have you taken me? This is the bridge that connects our minds, created by the will of my slave, those whose fate you should be envying. The psyker is useful enough to me to be left alive, you less so. What do you want with me? I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock. Duties and my master's plans, the warrior from my legion, the fabricator sensor. You think their deaths are a triumph, however, it is but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Revel in your victory, it will change nothing.
Oh god, he's monologuing.
Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. You're a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Kunrad Vogutir sought to obtain by defiling the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Empyrean. What's wrong?
You want to try and read his name again?
Kunrad.
You sort of just went...
Voigtvir.
There you go.
Okay. Are you happy now? just trying. It's a lot of words, okay? We're wording. It was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who would do the work for the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true god's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse's relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance? Sounds like you got a cold. Here we go. Requires an iconoclast follower. You'll waste your time trying to tempt me. It's not blood that defines a person's deeds, only the will does, and my will is thus be gone from my mind. I'm a rogue trader, Pandora, sovereign Kiana, warrant belongs to me. Never chaos spawn. The only way you're going to acquire my warrant is digging it out of the wreckage. Jeez, you can actually say, give me the blessing. I'll try the willpower. I succeeded!
Oh, nice.
Conquering the weakness and pain, straining every muscle in your body, you slowly rise to your feet, straighten and stare Urulon straight in the eye. He smiles. There's no mirth in his eyes, only malicious curiosity, the kind in which one looks at an insect with its wings torn off. This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word bearers. You were there on Reichad Minoris, and so I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. Utters a few words of unknown tongue over his shoulder, and you feel your head being clamped by an unseen vice. God damn it, toughness test failed. You feel blood rushing to your face, drumming into your temples, coating your tongue and your lips in vicious membrane. You no longer feel your arms, legs, as if your entire life force is trying to leave your body. Pouring out of your mouth along with the globs of crimson, the giant Chaos Space Marine is asking you questions, but you're answering obediently and hurriedly, not even comprehending what you're talking about. After swallowing down your blood and barely catching your breath, you regain the ability to hear. The giants call you a wimp, pretty much. Gust of wind sweeps Irulan's figure away without a trace, and begins to dissipate the dark halls of manufacturing, leaving behind an impressive sense of powerlessness. Our blood looks at you worriedly. That was a close call. For the sake of Holy Terror, I had lost a second road trader in such a paltry span of time. My only option would have been to shoot myself out of an unending shame. Manufacturer looks around you the same as it does before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue your journey.
I love how no one said anything except for Abelard, who was just like, whew, I was left off myself for a second there. Everyone just went, that was weird. Anyway.
The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption. Numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. Sacred machines and hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to safety of the ship's holds. The fate of Kiava Gamna hangs in the balance. Restore the manufacturum in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wounded planet to a merciless purge. Or purify and restore Kiava Gamna no matter the cost. How fucked would you rate it out of 10 out of 10? Oh, sorry, out of 10.
Well, I mean, you kind of just had a whole, like, the big main fucking center has just fallen. However, it's saying that everyone else is, like, fine.
Alright, let's restore it. Blast furnaces are lit, machines once fill the air with screeches and squeals, mag trains and wagons stretch the lines. Cogitators by Eric chants carry alarming rumors of malevolent and foul traces of corruption still lurking. Okay. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing thriving colonies ripe for development. Completing projects and colony events can earn the Rogue Trader unique rewards. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources that can be attained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. Completing a project takes time. While you continue travels through the Coronus Expanse, you'll receive a notification on the screen when the project's finished. Okay. Restoration. The manufacturums of Kiava Gamna have been damaged and tainted. A renowned tech architect, the fugitive aristocrat Barabbas Kilius, is offering to enter the Rogue Trader's service as a planetary steward and restore the world to its former production capacity. Calculating holiness. For the generations, the Adeptus Mechanicus have been custodians. Recognizing the value of this tragedy-stricken world, they're willing to deploy a forged cathedral on it as a token of sympathy. Therein, the blessed fabricated sense of Fortron will envision and lay out a new and more perfect design. Complacency. And our profit factor will drop. Blessed are the weaponsmiths. Great trials ahead. We must steel ourselves to face them. Mutual aid agreement with Quaestors and the Departamento Munitorium. These outstanding theoreticians, warfare will supervise and repurposing the planet's manufactoriums for production of weapons and military equipment. A plasma weapon it'll make us. Security will be upgraded. Weapons and plasteel will be upgraded.
Well, you'll gain +1 to those things.
Restoration's an interesting one. We'll get mechanisms, plasteel, efficiency,
Cursed boots, it looks like.
and some cursed boots.
Why are they cursed?
Reticle. Whenever a user ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each adjacent creature and to the wearer themselves.
I mean, I'm glad they were upfront about the fact they're cursed, so,
Yeah. It's a toss-up for me, like with the weapons. And restoration. I'm gonna do the weapons first.
So security goes up, you get the plasma gun, and when it's done, you'll be able to come back and do a rank 2.
Nice.
Alright,
What do we do now?
Well, for start, we've got a contract we can complete.
How do I turn that in?
So press J, open your journal up.
I just complete contract.
But you have a look at like what it will give you and what you lose, like what it costs.
3 profit factor. And we get 5 adamantine. Nine weapons. Promethean, plasteel, xenotech, rumors. Okay. What do we do now?
Well, that is your manufactorum planet. Restored.
Guess we go back to the bridge.
So I guess we can decide whether or not to go to Janus or Dargunus.
Good old J Anus.
Yeah, Dog J Anus.
This game
what's
offers
your-
so much.
Oh, yeah.
Colonies, ship fighting.
It's so good.
What's okay.
While she decides next, I'm just gonna take this dog outside so he doesn't keep bothering me.
No walkers.
So keep getting this fucking cold nose coming to hit me with a fucking hit.
I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we have done that. So yeah, map. Here we go. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in the ship's systems. They report uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this led to casualties. Phenomena caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and spent hours chanting litanies to soothe the anger. Ooh, Promethium. I'll take that. That just help us complete that, or is that going to take time to hand in? Nope, we did. Gives the profit factor back that we spent before. Nice. Sentinel's Pride hives are oozing noxious haze veined with sulphurous streaks. Promethium fumes from the gigantic distilling cauldrons. Located beyond the temperature shields, vast endless deadlands littered with spots of Promethean stations and refineries separate the colossi of rockcrete and adamantine with its crown of gargantuan spires. The heat of the system's stars turned this world into a boiling but lucrative gland within the body of the House of Cordra Protectorate. It's hard to tell what's more impressive, the grotesque grandeur of this place or the extreme toxicity. Oh, cool. Nice. We'll get some adamantine. Disturbing news have brought me the machine spirits to the ship. It's extremely delicate. It concerns Lord Cassia. Since her first day, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's ways of life. Prepared a detailed report. Deliver it. First incident occurred immediately after the departure. Chastised one of the ship's runners, after which she went to his living quarters, killed his family, then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. Gave parts the wrong instructions and the void ship was thrown off course. It was enough for the forces of the Immaterium to anger the machine spirits, started fire. Officers living near the Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. Quite detrimental to the crew morale. It was recorded in footfall. 100 living birds were delivered on board. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. So I've been a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. The Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She's self-contained and does not mesh with the crew, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. You're in the position to talk to her on equal footing and improve the situation. Lady Navigator is at odds with the crew, which is causing serious problems. The warp jump went surprisingly smoothly. None of the deck officers on duty reported incidents. Strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain, which returned to her quarters. The bed was unmade and the impression of a head was still visible. No sign of intrusion. Nobody had entered the quarters. Okay, let's go back to the bridge and talk to Cassia about her behavior. No more misbehaving. You think of adamantium? That's what I'm thinking every time. That's funny. There's Cassia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Heard rumors you're not getting along with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster. And your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Willpower was succeeded. Ooh. Let's go to my study.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
What is it you talked about? I have nothing to say about your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall a single quarrel. What did you need 100 species of bird for? I'm at a loss. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request for ship's quartermaster and asked him to get a songbird. Never asked for clarification. Countless number of cages, wrapped in bright red panic and flickering tints of fear. A bird in every one of them. I was excited. I thought I'd have 100 friends instead of one. Squeaking so piteously, I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner. Stupid birds would not stop chittering even at bedtime. Dashing around the room, smacking me in the face with their wings and defecating, I became angry. It started pecking each other's eyes out and attacking me. Then I became afraid and they fell over dead. I don't think I want to keep pets anymore. Jesus Christ. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on the ship. I think I remember a kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ochre over his shoulders grew tired of the disgusting colour and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come back the next day or ever again. Oh, her words carry a lot of power.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking hell. During the warp voyage, he gave the wrong orders, which led the vessel shifting off course. I saw something in the warp. Predatory, shimmering with indescribable colours. Came out of nowhere, stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes right in our path. Decided to change course while it was still possible. Would it have been better to tell the crew that we're heading straight into the monster's gaping maw? The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves. I can't control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned as a pariah chaperone, or will you put me in suppressing shackles? You have a kind soul but difficulty reaching out to people. I can teach you the art of communication. Since we're done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair to ask you a few questions. Do not mistake me, I'm not going to accuse you of anything, it's just that you're not the most worthy interlocutor on the ship. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Passius de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low-born rabble became deluded by their prospects and rebel in favour of their base desires. What do you make of that? Commerce. Loyalty of subjects can be brought at a pittance, lower attacks, throw the festival, feed the needy, gracious gestures once in a while cycle exalt you. Your interpretation of the classical text is not entirely correct. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions, adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you would shift the bed of a flooded river, and no one will ever take the power from you. Not wrong about your merits, your ability to hold conversation. According to the 20 tomes penned by preacher Eustache Istaphan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand. People flock to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or be magnanimous and choose awe? One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that clearly discern which role is required at any given moment. So much power in your words, power that makes me want to join you. I understand why your subjects are eager to follow you. I admit I was afraid we were too different. You've helped me realize that I can be candid. Confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden of the house has placed on me. I'm not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to the Protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives a day and not stop. Try and lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. Thanks for your patience. Conversation's a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell. was successful. What do you reckon? Is it worth pushing on from here, or like, is it okay to like essentially end?
We could probably start the jumps to the next large planet that you want to.
I have done some jumps, 2 jumps. One where I just went to the planets and got some adamantine and promethium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 0%. I can't pass any of these.
I wish you a pleasant bath.
Apparently after one of the warps, my bed was like, had an impression of a person, but there was no intrusion. Address your other requests. The head of the Churgeon is sabotaging the ship's operations. Quarantined several Voidsman crews on account of piddling sickness. Don't go in the med bay they come down with it, they just wipe their noses and keep working. Dozen or so will die in a whole year. We're sitting on our hands here. Talk sense to him. Greetings, my name's Leaded Forest. I'm the Churgeon Majoris of this vessel. Chief Mechanicus Specialist, I assure you that their quarantine is well warranted. Piddling sickness has claimed the lives of a number of meritorious officers in the past. This time I intend to get the epidemic under control. Hope you agree this single period of downtime is a small price to pay. The number of lives that will be saved will increase the crew's performance during other such outbreaks. How do you intend to study? Gathering enough infected individuals together, letting the illness progress, comprehending its properties and finally killing it. The disease goes through several stages, with each containing clues to its nature and vulnerabilities. Stay sick for some time until I discover the cure, assuming of course that the disease is reversible. Defeating the disease is a noble goal, but I cannot approve of your methods. Find volunteers among the crew who will agree to be infected in exchange for compensation. This may limit the potential of the study. The approach is also acceptable. Like material with my expertise, thanks for your taking it. Bring dire news. A feud's broken out between the clans that maintain the Void shield arrays. Oh, there's so many of these events. We Theodora was seen in the lower decks. One of the families has called for a rebellion against the usurper of the Void ship. It's a story about Lady Theodora. Circulating a long time, deliberate provocation, ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone's intentionally stirring other masses to rebel against you. I don't want unnecessary deaths punished them. No innocence in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire void ship. And forces to sort out the situation before we forfeit the crew wholesale. Investigate the rumors and find the real culprits, and no violence. Keep receiving reports of malfunctions, temporal fluctuations, thermal control failures, and performing rites of blah blah blah. There's probably too many events. Like, I feel like there's way too many. I just want to, like, actually play the game a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like it. The immersion's strong, but I can definitely see some people just going, yeah, there's too much going on right now.
I mean, it all depends, because, yeah, some people will be, there's too much going on. However, some, like, real diehard fans will be foaming at the mouth for it.
What is going on?
Warp chicanery.
But I was sitting on the wall.
Yep, warp chicanery.
Assassination attempt on the rogue trader.
This is a scripted thing that always happens.
Unforgivable error.
Fucking hell. 3 options, Jesus Christ.
An explanation of vain self-chastisement. Put the weapon away. All adjacent decks have been isolated. Search for the culprit. Substances analyzed. Blood containing traces of major mutations. No risk of infection. No presence of genetic aberration on board is a serious threat. What is a genetic aberration? A heresy of mutation. Devoid of humanity, vile blood runs through their veins, unclean thoughts, urges. I wonder why we don't consider human and exterminate by thousands to think of revolt. Crazy mystery. Imperium's enemies are not limited to those outside its borders. Mutants can become a considerable threat. Heretics have revealed themselves and eager to fight, then we fight. Could this be an assassination attempt? Fill the bath with acid or poison. Easier ways to kill someone. Were something of this sort to happen to me, my heart would surely stop. Lord Captain, this incident has cast a shadow on your honor, or on our honor. Chance to absolve ourselves of guilt. Head the officer's deck once so I can lead the investigation personally. On a previous occasion, it was your intervention that's resolved a matter of my own rigidity. You told our blood with your coming to the power, you established procedures within the dynasty would change. Had only succeeded in making worse. With all due respect, Soulsback, maybe you would benefit from a fresh perspective. You think little of me to rob you a chance to defend my honor? Curious to see you in action. I'll preside over the investigation. So I have to go to the officer's deck. Honor us with her presence. Perform your duties immaculately. Report your every step to me. 3 officers before you, tasked with conducting the investigation. Klein, veteran record of quelling risings, mutant abominations in colonies. Gina, very young, she has already preempted several mutinies amongst the ship's rebel. And Horokto. Their drilling's good, their service record's excellent. Let's see how they perform in the field. What are your findings thus far? A worker's corpse mutilated and desecrated, still looking to a man's identity and position. Chirurgeon's reports confirmed among the blood was pumped into your bathhouse. The blood-carrying mutation was indeed his. The workers from nearby decks have been checked. Mutations are definitely all within the norm of labouring masses. Rounding up investigation and interrogation as we speak. How do you plan to question them all? Broad and varied. Nothing loosens the tongue like corporal punishment, beatings, mutilations, torture, public executions. Almost purrs as she lists a way of making people suffer. When combined with psychological pressure, methods work wonder. Stop using barbaric methods. Maybe brutal, but their effectiveness are proven over centuries of practice. No criminal will confess if you ask politely. I have faith in you. You have working theories. Mutants are plotting. Breeding like void rats. They're getting cocky. Attempt on your captain's life. It was a threat. Work of Voikvir's surviving cultists. Want to investigate the body. Let's begin with the report. Identifying the victim has proven impossible. Face has been smashed in, bodies badly maimed. Too many wounds. We have nothing. Study the enforcers' faces. Geneveri looks at Klein with sympathy. She clearly cares about him, but does not wish to trample on her comrade's honor. Words of comfort. No external signs of mutation. What about the internal signs? Performing an autopsy was inadvisable due to the danger of contaminating a genetic aberration. You see a flash of genuine horror in Klein's eyes before his gaze turns glassy. Seeing that look before in the eyes of veterans, it's the expression of someone reliving painful memories. Cannot hope to overcome such trauma on their own. They need help. It would seem that I had exaggerated the opinion of this veteran's courage. He should get some rest. Rocto take over the duties. Klein, why don't you go take a break? Transfer to a less demanding post. Your best years are behind you. You should make way for the younger generation. Shut your damn mouth. Things I've seen, the filth I've crushed. You want me to gut another one? I see the mutant blood in my hands. I'll show you blood. Well played, Lord Captain. It's been some time since I last saw this kind of fire in the old man's eyes. I've examined the filth. He basically said, are you a little bitch? It's a genetic nightmare, bag of corruption. Bodies disfigured posthumously. They killed the mutant with surgical precision before opening his throat, draining his blood. It wasn't until the actual murder they crushed his head and tried to cover up the wounds. Wounds were brutal, almost missed his work tattoo. Pipe Warden found this in his throat. Raven feather. Certain legend springs to mind, involving Saint Crean, which was granted a portent of enemies hiding among the faithful. Quirine prayed to the Emperor for a sign that might reveal the traitors. A raven's feather burst out of her mouth and inscribed the names of conspirators. Only someone versed in the symbology of the Imperium could have left such a message. Could this be a sign? While mutants do not make allusions to saints, someone well versed in the creed. What pipe warpers have to do with anything? Worker clan. Senior pipe warden. Wish to give you a glass of amnesiac for your good work. No state to save you the bouquet and taste the fine drink you've offered him. Why was the corpse mutilated? Hide the death. What's our next step? Run the victim's identification number through the master log cogitator. Let me introduce the esteemed tech priest, Andromeda Fee. She believes that she has the right to obstruct the investigation and refuse to grant enforcers access to the cogitator. I request the laywoman's willful activities halted. She intends to torment the machine spirit of the master work log cogitator. Nobody shouldn't endure such abuse. What's the wrong with the machine spirit? It's old and quick to anger. Calls for a sensitive approach, not a tortuous intrusion by a brutish laywoman. Since the start of this watch, the spirit has been unwell, been trying to soothe its woes. Dogma of data recuperative quarantine prohibits any disturbance to blessed machines found to be in such a state. Let no profane hand touch the sacred machine stricken. Let the mechanism be shielded. She would rather have her profane hands touched than Andromeda Fee's neck. Persuasion. Lay people may be prohibited from communing with the machine spirit, but you are not, esteemed tech priest. Geneveri will merely stand by your side and observe. Very well, I shall disturb the spirit, but I demand the laywoman show respect. Omnicide Preservus, the Great Spirit was infected by a layperson. Culprit you should be searching for, not some pipe warmer. Registering the Category 3 act of sacrilege, resulting in Category Spilling Quadro transgressive scenario, requesting the inclusion of the offender in the registry of wanted entities for the purpose of expiative disposal. We have discovered the cogitator's malfunctions began after all the unauthorized attempt to access it was made. Someone deliberately angered the machine spirit. Thankfully, the esteemed tech priest was able to appease the spirit and extract the information we needed. The victim's name was Ordo. Day he died, he was service 27B, supplies water to the rogue trader's bath chamber. Partner yet to appear for duty. Murder against the cogitator impossible. Since the start of the watch, this area has been used as a center of operations. No rabble could have slipped in unnoticed. Where's the partner? Gwedden number SP26855. 8th generation pipe warden, no registered infractions, excellent discipline, perfect work record, exemplary servant. How do you propose to find a new suspect? Your ladyship, there was a man named Gwedden among the rabble waiting to be interrogated. He struck me suspicious. Please allow me to question the man in your presence. A gaunt man in his work clothes, swollen from bruises, several of his fingers are broken. You start talking. You tried to kill the little captain, didn't you? Grabs the worker by the lapels. Gwen's coat flies open, revealing crude oculate symbols painted on his body. Barring what he remains of his teeth, yes, it was me. I tried to put the curse on the Lord Captain. I killed my partner in a wicked ritual, rubbed elbows with them, consorted with them all to carry out the dark plot and doom the Lord Captain in the glory of Almighty Master. His words, he's trying to paint them over with fake garish hues. His abject terror carries with it too much black and grey. What does he hope to do? Admitted to everything, the vermin. Insisted time and time again the assassination attempt was carried out by one of the Voigtvir's surviving henchmen. I guess we weren't so thorough with clearing them out. Or assess the enforcer's reaction. Looks proud and self-important. Genevieve is biting her nail, hesitant to say anything. Solzvexen's earthing worker in silence, sunk deep in thought. Klein stands with a distrustful grimace on his face. Other than Herodoto, no one here seems to believe that you're looking at the real culprit. You can concur. Have you heard anything about this excellent to say? There's one thing bothering me. What are those marks all over you? Cultist marks. You put curses on people. This one's called the Hame of Terror. 9 archdemons are prayed to the first thing in the morning. There's no such symbol. It's supposed to be a circle with 8 arrows. No way it's called the Hame of Terror. Some kind of travesty, your ladyship. This man's talking nonsense. God Emperor, forgive the wayward souls of feeble-mindedness. Where'd you get your knowledge of the heretical signs? Dealt with an insidious rabble. Ardentness and avarice of the scum of the lower deck breeds heresy. Warp travel, people start carving signs in themselves and praying to all sorts of things. Master Arms not find it strange suspects, so you gotta paint himself as a heretic. Who are you? Man blanches and starts bawling. Gives up his theatrics and baubles in the voice of the common worker. Forgive me, I'm not Gwen. I'm not a heretic. Yart's me name. Laundryman, please have mercy. They took my family. The enforcer said that she'd throw them out the airlock if I didn't confess. Made me draw these unholy marks on myself. Your enforcer have a knack for persuasion, Mistress Salzbuck, but this is ridiculous. What enforcer? Gineveri. What? I'll deal with her later. Handle the search for good and myself, Lord Captain. Lied to us more than once. Maybe he's trying to lie to us. Do you really have anything to say? Never threatened his family. I'm certain they did not force him to draw heretical signs. I barely even remember his face. He knows your name and pointed it out right away. Find it funny your head is always up your ass, Herodoto? Obvious someone framed her. Cease the bickering. Well coached one at that. He'll never confess on his own. Pensively take an appetizer. Faith changes people. Take a book and read it to him until he confesses. Let's do that. You're done. What do you think we do when we're done with him? Cut his rations for a month, have him scrub the Lodex after shifts. No cause for alarm, Captain. Pipe warden's names and identification numbers. He's been found and escorted here. Reporting on the results of additional investigative efforts. Detainee Yart had been suspended. It seems he's gone mad. Just keeps mumbling. It was Gineveri that set him up to lie. Must therefore be set free. Doubt we'll get anything further. With cruelty or kindness or holy prayer. So attempt to mislead our investigation. We cannot let this go without consequences. The body of the deceased mutilated after death. Likely the nature of the injuries would have proven very useful in the investigation. Someone sabotaged the work log cogitator. The hardest for us to investigate. This is very, very trial. Oh, excuse me. We were given a full... Isn't this the last map? You all died at the volcano. Peak's done. Damn. Well done. Dookie. G'day, Duke. How you, bud? Murdered the man's partner. We were given a full... Incriminated himself first before admitting Captain Generic put him up to it. He's guarding the body. Relieved her when I came to inspect the corpse, which has already been cut up. Nervously adjust her armor. The corpse was already looking like that when it came into my purview, but couldn't get the name of the officer who discovered it. The deck was such a mess.
You want access to the cogitator?
Tech priest did not let anyone near the cogitator. Tried to prevent the enforcer's investigation. Gineveri, you were there the entire time. Start to the watch. I went there right after I handed over the body to Klein. The only time I stepped away was to retrieve the data slate from my quarters. I left the watchman, but he went missing. Off work now, so happy. Hell yeah. Happy Friday. Went through the Mesa Forest Plains. Caldera Volcano, died to a ledge being just too far of lack of food and volcano. I haven't played Peak. Does look fun with friends. Very convenient. Missing sentry data slate misplaced against regulations. I don't understand how I could have forgotten it. I always check my gear when I go on duty. Suspect Yart claims that you coerced him into lying about himself. What do you have to say for yourself? May have conducted his preliminary interrogation like many others. Rocco requested my assistant because of my expertise in dealing with rabble, but I swear there's no truth to the accusations against me. Never threatened his family. Never did force him to draw heretical signs. I barely even remember his face. Someone else that put me up to this. Transcript says you conducted Yart's interrogation alone. Why? I can handle a single laundryman. I mean, what do you take from all this? Because I'm quite tired, but Gineveri is kind of like always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I mean, I kind of don't know who did it, so...
I'm only given the option to give this Sawbuck. Gineveri.
Honestly, this one's entirely up to you.
You decide, Sawbuck. You're the real pipe warden, are you not? Proud of it. Pipe warden's craft's hard to work, blah blah. Verified his identity himself. Confirmed by any other workers. You did it while you were sleepwalking. Yep. How goes the rogue trading? Oh, it's been pretty good. We've had a big fight and then lots of dialogue. Why'd you fill my bath with blood? Servant of Death commanded. She said the Emperor gave the first spinner a sign. Bathed in blood, poor Otto, my partner, and I, well, scared, so we obeyed. First spinner. Vizier for the blood-spun web. That's him. Leads the death cultists. These spinners hunt down heretics. Sometimes they take righteous lives too. Their service is mysterious. The Vizier ordered it. There must have been a reason. Summon him. What happens to me now? I never meant to anger you. I thought I was doing the Emperor willed it. Simple man, I know pipes. Give him lashes. My mum always said I'd die an idiot. The Vizier, the blood-spun web, treads lightly. Dylan and Panera will see me, here I've come. Discuss the actions of your apprentices. Investigation has established the blood-spun web orchestrated an attack a lady's ship by means of pouring unholy blood into a bath. Knows the truth, so it was done, for so I did will. It was not a font but a prophecy, for my hands to divine unsullied martyrs offered their souls and bodies into the imperishable embrace. I gazed through the red rivers and smouldering lives as I did see a roiding unclean staining the bays. My apprentice's last sighs, I heard the undying ones whisper, he bid me bathe the dominant in the blood of he who must be go and righteous, for this will shield the dome and strengthen her body. What do you mean by the roiling unclean? Do not reveal. It's corruption itself. It offends him. Who was the man you killed? He listens to the empty space over his shoulders. Yes. Need no more knowledge than that. Do you claim you did it because the God Emperor willed so? I speak, move, and draw breath because he wills so. I defy not the undying one, neither in death, the gifts and takes, nor in my living existence. Could your vision been false? I held the cards of his tarot, washed in the blood of the righteous. They make no mistake. Only mortals err, they who read the signs, who interpret. He sends fake visions. Neither does he send fake vision. Emperor sent us a portent, the protector of mankind guides the hands of his holy servants to guard us and warn us of hidden threats. Thank thee for protecting us, even though there's instruments of your protection and purity and holiness I may never understand. Could be a coincidence the victim of the ritual was a genetic aberration. They'll face no punishment. Yes, I'll tell her. We are seeds in your hands, giver of life. Whether you keep us, scatter us, we'll remain grateful. Hit a dead end. Let the bloodspun web find the mutants breeding on my ship. Spirit or a brave warrior from the Doman's circle can find the writs unclean. Unclean thoughts we need to find very well. Wise finds them. Is a fearsome hunter when hunts the flagship whales, I think. Mateeth Creek. Cannot find pain with it. How can the choir master be used? Before the ritual of thought reading. Has he done something like this? Lady Theodora made him use the service to expose spies on board. He worked with an inquisitor. Ooh. Not everyone's eager to leave this to Wise. Last time his efforts caused some severe warp manifestations. Nearly destroyed the ship, giving us multiple warnings that it could happen. I'll let Indira do it. The witch is weak. Death whispers of many names that will claim if she's allowed. Oh.
Yeah, Wise is definitely a much better option for it, I believe.
Right.
However, like, we don't have to do it, like, right now, so...
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fair. Guess, yeah, we can save it here and reconvene next Friday.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for being here, everyone. I think I was just starting to struggle then. There was just so much dialogue. It's made me very, very tired.